One of my children got the vitamin K shot at birth. The doctor told me it was safe and effective and that would prevent blood clots. Immediately after, fluid appeared in his brain and they said it should go away. About when he became a year old, he started having seizures, and that's when they found out he had arrested hydrocephalus. And I put two and two together when I saw on the vitamin K box that it says can't affect the blood-brain barrier. And basically the heavy metals and the toxins in the vaccine made his head swell up really big, and his head is bigger than an adult, but it's arrested. So thankfully he doesn't need a shunt, but he's one of 6 children, the only one that got vitamin K, and he has permanent arrested hydrocephalus and epilepsy from the vitamin K shot.
But how long after was it that he had?
The fluid appeared on the brain immediately, and I had ultrasounds every single appointment up until he was born, and there was no fluid on his brain. He was perfectly fine, 9 pounds, 3 ounces. Immediately after he got the shot, fluid appeared on the brain, and he had an ultrasound the day before I was induced, and there was no fluid in his brain. So there's no ifs and buts about it. That's the cause.
So that's the frustrating piece. Like, you give these compelling stories, but the problem is nobody from the pro-vaccine side is researching this. Like, this needs to be researched. Somebody needs to look into what happened and figure out, okay, if it is a vaccine reaction, how can we fix this? Or at least identify at-risk children, genetically, whatever it may be, so this doesn't happen again. And so what I see is a vaccine program that is so pro-vaccine that they're not even willing to look into the science of these reactions, to at least acknowledge people on the other side and make them feel safe. The technology for vaccines is probably 60, 70 years old. Would you be putting your kids in a car from 60 years ago with no seatbelts? Well, that's what the vaccines are right now. And talking to people like Dr. Paul Offit, he agrees there needs to be technological evolution. I don't think the COVID vaccine was really it. There needs to be research into making vaccines safer to address these concerns. And that's where I think there's this big disconnect between the pro and anti-vaccine movements. We're not fighting against each other. We're fighting against this establishment that refuses to change anything. And so I'm here to try to tell everyone, pro and anti, let's get together and let's go after these people. Let's go after the pharmaceutical companies who refuse to change their formulations after 60 years. Let's go after the government who keeps buying their shitty vaccines so that they will be incentivized to make them better. We're all on the same side. We all want kids to be healthy, and this is how we do it. We fight together. We don't fight separate.